Ms. Gibbons?
Just getting back to what you said earlier, Mr. Chairman, with regards to obviously we need a considerable amount of funding to be able to move this along. And the way that I look at this, I definitely look at it as a package. So if we are going to create a full-day kindergarten program, obviously we need to create more classroom space. I'm also a firm believer in bringing kindergarten kids back to all their neighborhood schools, which includes Cumberland Hill. With that said, if we are going to not proceed with full-day kindergarten, which very well could be, to then bring the kindergarten kids back to Cumberland Hill, I fully understand that, and that definitely would be my desire. But if we're only putting off full-day kindergarten, say, for 1 year, I don't know if it would really be wise to not implement full-day K, which I know will definitely, work on the finance situation. But to then, if we do redistrict and bring full-day kindergarten, even the half-day kindergarten program back to Cumberland Hill, which I think is the ideal situation. If we do that, and then next year we look at, okay, now we're going full-day kindergarten, now we're going to redistrict all over again. I think that would be very cumbersome on this school committee and potentially the next school committee. So I think that you kind of have to do them together. And I don't know what anybody else's thought is on this. As much as I would like to see the kids from Cumberland Hill be able to go have kindergarten in their neighborhood school, I just think that we need to have some discussion on how we're going to proceed with this if we do not have the funding. I think it might not be wise to start getting into 2 years of redistricting.
Thank you, Ms. Gibbons. Dr. Thumb?
Just a few thoughts on that. In terms of the funding, we have a bit of a sharper number in terms of what it may entail, to give you a sense of it. Between adding itinerant time, music, art, because kids get that now with full-day K, adding teachers, subtracting out some of the midday bus runs we save money on, adding the supplies. The number now we're looking at would be around $385,000 for full-day K. That's the number we have at this moment in time, kind of, modeled number. Having said that, if we don't do full-day K, which is a possibility in terms of budget, there's the pleasure of the committee, we still face the problem of overcrowding in northern schools. As I've told some of you before, we currently have reading support programs in the hallway in one of our schools in the north. We have a problem forecasting going forward a community and actually fitting all the kids. So we had earlier talked about if we didn't do full-day K, might we still have to tweak the boundaries to alleviate the pressure? And that's another conversation that we would have to have. But in terms of your point, to get the Cumberland Hill Ks back, we still have to move a plat or two, which is, as you know from the map I showed you, they're really packed in tight. So it's still a question of moving a big population. And then if you move that population south as a domino, then Ashland moves to Garvin to BF. So as you said, Johnny, it's almost like if you're going to do this, you do it, because to move one, you get other moves and a chain reaction down to the south.